Hey, Frankie.
Yeah?
Where are we?
SeaWorld.
What are we going to do?
Stuff.
Stuff. Very good. Well, you're not wrong. But, like, what stuff? What are we here for?
To see the new rides.
Okay.
And maybe go to Aquatica.
We might go to Aquatica. We'll see how much time we've got. So we're here to see the new Rescue Junior area here at SeaWorld. This is what it looks like on a Saturday. It's about 12:30, 12:45. Parking wasn't terrible. It did take us a while to get in, but you know, it could be better. Yeah, Frank says it could be better. So you can see what this looks like here at the kiosks. It's been a little while since I've done a tour of SeaWorld. We're not going to do a full-on tour per se, but we will certainly take a look at the. I want to see the new Rescue Junior part. What do you think, Frank?
So do I.
We saw a video of it on the Quirky Coaster Couple, which I recommend them. If you haven't subscribed to them on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to them on YouTube. But it looked like fun. What do you think, Frank? Yeah. All right, so let's go on into SeaWorld. And oh, this is it right here. Okay. That is pretty loud, isn't it? All right, well then let's go see what it's like. So this is probably the first time I'm letting Frank kind of take lead on this one. And Frank decided we're not going to do Rescue Junior right now. Where are we going first, Frank?
Dolphin!
We're going to see the dolphins first.
The dolphins are pretty cool.
They are.
Once we saw the belly of one.
Yeah, that's true, we did.
And it was pink a little.
What else is down there? I mean, what are the people going to be looking for?
Dolphins.
Well, besides that.
Sharks.
Sharks? What kind of sharks?
Great white sharks.
Like pink fong baby sharks?
Big white sharks and.
So here's a little tip real quick.
Shark,
so
tiger shark.
So the exit for the park is actually right here on the way down to the dolphins, and right next to it is also where everything goes on sale. All the sale stuff is on the way to the dolphin area. So, you know, if you want to get your last minute t-shirts and whatnot, you can do that. A lot of it will be out of season, out of date, but I mean, do you really care? When it's 50 to 75% off, does it really matter?
There's an ice cream place.
There is, yeah. What do you think? You think they'll want to see the Dippin' Dots?
Dippin' Dots, sure.
All right. Well, let's go look at the Dippin' Dots. I mean, you're taking the lead here, Belle. Your very first time to do this. So you got to show everybody what it's going to be like.
I am not. You're not telling me that we're getting one.
But I mean, I do say.
Yeah, so there's your Dippin' Dots. Insanely expensive. That's what they call the ice cream, because they're dots that you dip.
Yeah. One of them I didn't like at all.
Really?
Yeah, one of them had like a juice or something inside.
Oh, okay.
Here's where we went in there. They keep dolphin toys in there. So let's not go in there.
You don't want to go where the dolphin toys are?
Yeah, no. It's not like we're dolphins and we're walking.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay, well, if you're sure.
we're humans.
Since when?
Since I was born and since you were born.
How come nobody told me that?
Because you're a human.
Nobody told me that you're a human because I'm a human? Whoa!
See?
Hey, check that out. So the dolphins will play over here. This is where they will train, care for, feed dolphins, and so on. Let me get you up here. They usually don't jump like that. That was kind of fun to see. Hope you got to see a little bit of it.
I got to see the whole thing.
Sadly, this area is not shaded. The old area, it used to be just a big old giant rectangle, and it was shaded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, make sure you have your sunscreen on.
Which we don't.
Whoop. Let's see here. Is there a spot we can sneak into? Go find a spot, Frank.
Doesn't look like it.
That's where you use your manners. Say excuse me. Go right there.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
There you go. So look at that. Manners matter. Who knew?
Dolphins.
Садись, пожалуйста, садись. Смотри, смотри, что им там рассказывают что-то, смотри. Показывают им, что там. Дельфинчики
So on the far side of the pool is the interaction area.
Видишь, тетя
You
ему
pay a
сказала,
nominal
туда
fee.
идти. Он
You
раз
can
сюда,
get in
он
there
раз
with the
сюда,
dolphins.
раз сюда. Видишь, все слушаются дельфинчики. Видишь? И Эйтон тоже должен слушаться маму с папой.
And under that pavilion across the way there is the underwater area. We'll go check that out here in a minute.
We can go under the sea.
We can actually. And there's always a very nice person here who will be more than happy to answer any questions you might have about the dolphins.
Absolutely.
In fact, we'll slide down and make room. How many dolphins are in the area today?
So you've got 13 bottlenose dolphins.
What a very lucky number.
That's my favorite numbers of the team.
All right, Frank, you want to ask a dolphin question?
How old are they?
How old are they? So we've got a wide range of ages. So we've got our youngest, her name is Iris, and she's a year old. And then we've got our oldest dolphin, her name is Yo-Yo, and she is 42 years old.
42? Wow.
That's big.
That's almost as old as you are.
I'm 6.
Oh,
Well, we do have a dolphin that's close to your age. His name is Cooper, and he's 5 years old.
I have a cousin 5-year-old.
how much do they eat on a given day?
So they eat about 20% of their body weight. Our big guy eats about 25 pounds of fish a day, whereas some of our dolphins only get about 10 pounds of fish.
That's a lot of fish.
I can see the bottom.
That's where I'm going to put in my little Matthew Broderick cue.
I can see a rainbow in there.
Okay, you want to go underwater? Okay, thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, so we'll, a little crowded here. We'll catch y'all underwater. Whoa. Yeah, so here's the underwater viewing area for the dolphins. Frank thinks that y'all might have forgotten from our last video what this looks like.
Oh, there it is!
Okay, so Frank, we're using my phone camera now, which might explain a difference in quality. Why are we using my phone camera?
Our camera is clogged.
Yeah, Daddy forgot to clear out the SD card, didn't he?
Yeah.
Whoopsie. All right, so what did we just see?
We just saw sharks.
Sharks? Here in the shark coral reef area.
You can see that they're sharks because look at the front.
All right, let's go look at the front.
You can tell they're sharks.
Yes.
Journey, come on. Bye. See you later.
So this is Explorer's Reef here. I would have gotten video inside, but yeah, it is pretty crowded in there, wasn't it?
And dark.
And dark.
So you couldn't really see anything.
Not really, but we saw things, and that's what matters.
It's not like everybody needs to see the whole place.
Yep. Hey, guess what's over here?
What?
Bathroom. You need a bathroom?
Sure.
Okay, so we'll take a quick commercial break here while Frank uses the bathroom, because this is the only bathroom on this side of the park. So if you're going to use it, now's the time. So a quick note while Frank is using the bathroom here, this is, I'm heading back to the dolphin area, but there is a vendor spot here for popcorn, snacks, drinks, and that sort of thing, and it's right over here. If it is open, I strongly suggest you take advantage of it, because the line will typically be a lot shorter at this spot than at other spots. A lot shorter, because we're not in the main part of the park. We're way off to the side. Ergo, there will not be a lot of other people here. Speaking of which, you can see earlier I alluded to a crowd of people that would, there we go, do their little interaction, and that's what they're doing here. You've got some people that are just watching, and you've got some people that are getting ready to take the plunge, so to speak. But yeah, so that was my tip, was to go ahead and get the, let's see, can I zoom in that far? Can't do that with a GoPro. No, I can't. All right. Well, snacks and beverages. All right, so as you enter the park and you make your way past the Mimosa Bar, you will see the brand new roller coaster. The one that was here before was Sesame Street themed, and it was pretty tame, especially compared to what we have going on here. So, hey Frank,
Yeah?
what do you think of the roller coaster there?
Looks cool, but I don't know what's gonna look like with that track on it.
Yeah, check that out.
Like, look at the height of that.
It's pretty good. So, hey Frank, what do you think? You gonna be scared?
Oh,
You don't think so?
definitely.
You don't think so? I mean, look at that. Look how high up that goes.
Not high for me. Maybe high for a baby.
Now, some of the rides we've seen, they're pretty much the same, but this one is definitely the highlight. I think that's easy to say. So let's go ride it. Hey Frankie,
Yeah?
what are we doing? Where are we? I didn't see anything. What are we doing? Yeah, check it out. So we made it. The wait from the sign, I've been told, is roughly 45 minutes to an hour, so we decided to splurge and quit the quick queue thing. So we cut the line. Hooray for quick queue. All right, hey, you gonna be scared?
No.
You're not? All right, he says he's not gonna be scared. Let's see here. Now, we've been told by SeaWorld insiders here that the back of the car, here, the very, very back, is where the ride will be faster and more intense. The front of the car is, of course, where you're going to get the best view, but you're not going to get the best ride. So I guess we'll see how it goes. You ready, Frank? Hey, yoo-hoo! Ready?
Ready.
All right.
It was very fun.
Yeah, so we just got off the roller coaster, right, Frank? What'd you think?
Fun. Fun. A little freaky.
A little freaky? Were you scared? You weren't scared? Hey,
Yeah.
what do you think? Was it scary?
No.
No? A little bit?
No.
You seemed a little bit scared. Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So what do you think? How was the back?
The back was pretty fun. You should ride it.
Should ride the back?
We're gonna go on it again.
All right, well then, let's go.
Said blackout. We said it at the same time.
All right, so that was our second ride on this roller coaster here at the Rescue Junior. What'd you think? Second time.
Great.
Yeah? So where did we ride?
Close to the back.
Yeah, we couldn't get the very, very back, but we got close. What'd you think?
Fun. I was giggling.
You were giggling, so you weren't scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, he was giggling an awful, awful lot, so yeah.
And I was like,
Look, there it goes. It's going up again. By the way, where we are standing now is, it was an old photo booth area. There are no photos for the ride, so you don't have to worry about that. But this seems to be a popular place for parents to stand and get photos of their own, get video of their own, and you're about to see why here in just a little bit. For those of y'all that are wondering, Frank is currently 46 inches tall. You gotta be 48 inches tall to ride on your own. And I currently weigh, I weighed in this morning at 192 pounds. So if you're, if you're pushing 200, yeah, you can still fit. I fit pretty well. All right, Frank, what do you think? So we rode it twice. You got anything else to say?
I kept my hands up all the time.
The whole time, yeah, that's right. Hands up, man. What are we doing next?
Huh?
What are we doing next?
Flashback.
Yeah, I want to get something to eat. How about we get something to eat?
No, flashback.
Oh. Okay. Now, sadly, since I did not clear the SD card on my trusty GoPro, I can't do a full-on tour like I did on my Carnival Cruise tour. Let me just walk you through this. This is not as wet as it used to be. It used to be that once you came through this area, you were guaranteed to be soaked just walking in. Now you gotta do like Frank and really, you know, kind of get yourself into it. So I'm walking around in my khaki shorts and my sneakers. I didn't bother to bring sandals. As you can see, I mean, I'm not exactly soaked. So they've toned it down. The pirate ship has been removed. But it didn't get replaced with all that much, to be honest. They have toned down this area. Also, all references to Sesame Street are gone. I guess maybe they lost the contract or something. This area is a more serious soaking area. It's not quite up to specs of the one over at Aquatica, but if you did not pay extra for Aquatica, this will get the job done. Also, seating is it's better. It still is a bit of an issue as I pan around here. You'll see there's a lot of shade here. Some good Adirondack chairs and some tables, but it can be at a premium, so I'll take that for what it's worth. So on the left is the Beach Rescue Racer, and I've been told that if you get in line by the sign, if the line stretches back that far, you do need to prepare for about a 45-minute to an hour wait. And I believe that. You got to be at least 38 inches tall to ride. You got to be 48 inches tall to ride on your own. Off to the right, this is definitely for the younger children. You can see there's almost no shade though. I'll get a better view when I pan around here.
Just 2 days old, she was being chased by a cat.
Only 3 sprinklers.
A family decided
and almost no seating, almost no shade.
Over time, she started to learn how to be a person.
So you used to be able to meet Sesame Street characters over here on the right. And you can't do that now. Now they're doing some type of an animal exhibit.
She started to pick up on a lot of things that
now you have the Seabird swing.
So they then sent her to a vet, which then they sent her to a rehabilitation.
Which if you've been to Six Flags or really any carnival at all, you know what that is. And then off to the left is the Tide Pool Tumbler. It used to be, I think it was called like Abby's Rock and Wave, I think is what it was. Pardon me. And now it is the Tide Pool Tumbler. So they've scrubbed all references to Sesame Street. I don't know what that means for the party, or the rather the parade, which I'm walking over the parade route. I'll have to see what that's like. And there you go. All right, Frank. So now what? What happened?
We went to the splash pad.
Okay. What was the splash pad like?
Fine. Also, but the old one was better.
The old one was better back when it was the Bay of Play, because it's not Bay of Play anymore. Now it's just a splash area, I think. So what made this one good? What was fun?
I was old enough to do that. You know that little place where you can take a rectangle and smash it in, and the water won't come through?
Sure. We all know that thought. Sure.
Well, I did. I did that.
Okay.
I wasn't able to do that.
Okay. What are we doing now?
Eating
Eating what?
a pretzel. Good.
Yeah? It's yummy. It's not crunchy.
A little crunchy.
Okay.
And what's this pretzel place called?
I think it's just called the Pretzel Kitchen.
Pretzel kitchen was.
I think we recommend ordering on the phone, right?
Yeah, that line, it's all the way out here.
Yeah, the line, it is now about 3:10, 3:15, and there's the end of the line. It is out the door. So if you do mobile order, you can just walk right up and just grab your food. They'll send you a text message when it's ready. Actually, they sent me a text message after mine was ready. You just got to show them the receipt. All right, you got anything else about the splash pad you want to tell them?
They could have added more details.
More details?
More wire and stuff.
More water and stuff? Okay, but it was still fun.
Also, my favorite part is the jets.
The Jets. Not the Cowboys? You like the Jets? Oh, the water jets. Oh, okay.
The one, you know that the jets that look like a rainbow.
Okay. Those are the fun. Okay, so you give it 2 thumbs up? 1 thumb up? Up.
Hang on,
2. Whoop.
this means double.
Oh, okay. All right then. All right, so we're heading out. We're done for the day. Frank, what'd you like about today?
The junior spot.
Yep, Rescue Junior. It was pretty cool. I think maybe they could have done a little better on it. It feels a little phoned in, but all in all, it was pretty good. Well, I'd give it like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
I'll give it 100 out of 1.
100 out of 1. Wow, that's high praise. It's pretty good. Is it better than Disneyland? Okay, you have to think on that one. What do you got there?
My new family water bottle.
That's right. All right.
And it's full of Sprite.
Took forever to get that, didn't it? They had to scan the barcode like 12 times.
So we should have got it 12 bottles.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Do you have anything you want to say to everybody before we go?
Also,
Other than like, share, subscribe, drop a comment?
this was... I wish it was dishwasher cleaner.
Yeah, it is hand wash only. It is not dishwasher safe.
What's wrong with dishwasher though?
You can't stick it in the dishwasher.
What's wrong? Why?
I don't know, because they said not to. All right, well then we'll go and we'll wrap it up, and we'll see you next time. Say bye-bye.